Yo, what's good? It's your boy Remy Roy Cousin at Ruckus. I wanted to make a quick video basically talking about where my son go. I gotta play fucking musical chairs to stay in the sun. Come on, son. Get up from behind that dang cloud. Son? Playing games and shit. Anyway, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Shit, came out here for some sunshine while I'm hot behind a cloud and shit. Anyway, back to my point. I wanted to make this video basically talking about what was I want to talk about? Focusing on self. You know what I mean? A lot of times, we want to help people, or like a lot of times I find myself lost because I'm trying to help somebody else, or I'm plotting on how I could help somebody else rather than using that time constructively on myself. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times as humans, when the work is hard to do on self, we focus on other people. So it's not, you know what I mean? And I want everybody to remember, like, be more selfish. You know what I mean? You only get this life that you live in right now. You know what I mean? So it's just like, make sure you good. Take time to make sure you good. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of distractions going on. You know what I mean? I'm not just talking about post-corona and post the riots and all of that shit. I'm talking about in life, nigga. There's a lot of distractions. Relationships. If that relationship ain't benefiting you, it's a fucking distraction. You know what I mean? Playing video games. You know what I mean? Even being with your kids. If you're not spending quality time with them, or teaching them something that's gonna better their future, or just spending, like I said, good quality time, making great memories, building your foundation, then you're wasting your time. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like really focusing on you. You know what I mean? So it's just like, if you need to get away from your goddamn kids, get the fuck away from them little niggas. You know what I mean? If you need to get away from your partner, get the fuck away from that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And it's just like, make sure you're good, because you're not gonna be the best version of you to them if you're not good. And we don't take the time out, enough time, to make sure we good. Yeah, you got a family, you got all these other people, but you gotta put that oxygen mask on your ass first before you help any other body around you. I feel like a lot of times we get distracted from that shit, especially black women, because y'all been taking care and doing everything for everybody for so damn long that y'all forget about y'all damn selves. You know what I mean? Especially black women. Y'all probably the top on the list when I'm talking to right now. But it's just like, yo, like, make sure you take care of yourself. There's so many distractions out here to stop you and to make you think it's okay to not take care of yourself and to take care of others. But you can't take care of others if you don't take care of yourself first. A lot of people call you selfish. A lot of people be like, you're being mean. But fuck it, be mean, be selfish, because in the long run, you're not gonna be able to help any of those motherfuckers who you are gonna want to help later on if you don't take the time out right now to make sure you're good. You know what I mean? Make sure your sanity is still intact. To make sure you don't lose your sanity. It's about to go. You better stop and grab that sanity. You know what I mean? Because you're about to go insane. So it's just like, focus on self. I find a lot of times, like, the other day I got mad at somebody, but the reason why I got mad at them is because I'm doing all this working on myself, and we calling other people out on working on themselves, but I feel like that person was working on themselves. So it's just like, what are you doing? So I'm getting mad at this person for not working on themselves, not realizing that's just my ego wanting them to be better. But it's just like, I can't now get distracted and get all worked up off of somebody else who doesn't want to do the work for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it would benefit me in some way, somehow, if they did that work on them. But it's just like, it's not my job to make them do that work. So it's okay if they don't do that work, and I don't need to get upset with them. They're on their journey, and they're gonna take as long as they're gonna take to get that work done. And shit, they may not even get that work done, but it's not for me to worry and be burdened by. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I think a lot of us take on these problems that really aren't ours. We have no control and no real parts in fixing it. So why are we killing ourselves trying to fix something we can't fix? You know what I mean? What can we fix? We can fix ourselves because we are ourselves. We have complete control in that aspect. But fixing somebody else, you do not have no control. Yeah, you might be able to aid them, but still, you have no control over how they fix themselves. You know what I mean? So with that being said, focus on you. Just focus on you. And yeah, you may help other people along the way, but it's just like, if they don't, you're not supposed to help people and then be so invested that if they don't take your advice or the warning, that you get upset with them. You should be helping people to the point where if they don't take the advice or warning, you understand, look, they wasn't ready for that information yet. And if they did take the advice and warning, not understanding and not being at the level that they're supposed to be at to then use that advice and warning correctly, they'll probably hurt themselves or other people with that information. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? The universe makes no mistakes. If you believe in God, God makes no mistakes. So it's like, everybody's at where they at because that's where the fuck they supposed to be at. And if you're trying to get to a place, then you have to put all that energy that you put on other people on you, and you're gonna be able to get to that next level. And it's very hard to do because the people that it's gonna be people that you love. That thing it could be your child. It could be a fucking it could be your loved one. It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be any fucking body. But guess what? You still gotta focus on you and sometimes be so selfish enough to see that you have no control in this, and you have to leave it in the universe, God, whoever else is the person who it is hands, and then continue doing what you need to do so you can be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? With all that being said, it's your boy Raven Roy, because I'm Rex, and I'm out. Peace. Good. Thank you, Sunshine.